It's time now for high school basketball on Facebook Live from WKLM-FM 95.3. Coming up next, we'll join Matt Croy with Before the Tip, sponsored by Village Motors. This is high school basketball on FM 95.3 WKLM.
Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-thru to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
I'm Tiffany Stefano, and I am a Park National banker, and I am a community board member at Park National Bank. We believe we're more than just our job titles, and you are more than an account number. Now, bringing our family and community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us. And more service, more access, more options. We are all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Home Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Kime, we know it feels good to give a quality gift. Whether it's a DeWalt tool that's guaranteed tough, an engraved Yeti thermos built for the wild, or a Vitamix blender with smoothie-making accessories. Find these brands and more at Kime. Plus, Kime holiday deals are extended until December 23rd, which means you will receive a $15 gift card for every $100 you spend on qualifying brands. Kime, built on trust since 1911. KimeHome.com.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
And we're here with head basketball coach Lindsey Snyder for this afternoon's matchup against Garaway. Lindsey, just a quick look back at your game on Thursday night against Worcester. Team played great defense against you guys, gave you some offensive struggle, but yet you put up 52 points. So just talk about your team's effort offensively there.
I mean, offensively, we didn't shoot the ball very well. We were in the first half. We were 7 for 50, which is not a very good percentage. But we played hard. We crashed the rebounds really, really well. And so when you're not shooting the ball well, you have to crash and you have to rebound the ball. And so shooting isn't something always just you can control. There's little things that we're working on to shoot the ball better on a consistent night. But their effort was there, and so you can't fault them for that. And defensively, that's another thing that you can do consistently night after night, and they played great defensively as well. Absolutely, and on that note, Lindsey, you forced Worcester into 30 turnovers that game, so you produced offense off of your defense. So just talk briefly about your team's defensive effort. Yeah, I mean, defensively we want to, our word this year is relentless. And can we be constant pressure on them for 32 minutes, whether it's full court or it's just somebody handling the ball. The goal is to never give their ball handler a second to make decisions. And when we pressure like that, it not only causes turnovers, but then affects the half-court offense as well. So that's the goal, is to constantly be pressuring, constantly be up the line, denying, and then rebound the ball.
Absolutely. And so looking at today's matchup, on paper, you got a great size advantage here against this Garaway squad. Just thoughts on how you match up in today's contest?
I think they're very similar to us in the fact that, we go a little deeper than they do, but you look at their first 6, 7 kids, they can all play. They can all score. They can all defend. It's not like Worcester where we were keying in on one kid. Now, the putt kid is a good little ball handler, and the mullet kid is a good player for them, and they have some other kids here and there too, just like we do. But overall, we're playing them all as playmakers, and we have to defend them all. And it's going to be a good matchup for us, and I'm excited for our kids to have to play at a high level. Absolutely.
Well, Willie, this should be a good contest here this afternoon. We wish you the best luck. Thanks for your time, and go get them.
Yeah, we're excited. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Super.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg. Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Part-time positions are available for pizza makers, customer service providers, and delivery drivers. Most jobs are for evening and weekends. Successful candidates will have the following skills: the ability to work in a team environment, excellent communication skills, be punctual and dependable, and delivery drivers must have a valid driver's license, an acceptable driving record, proof of insurance, and a satisfactory vehicle. Mileage reimbursements are paid daily. Drivers retain all tips they receive. Apply at the store at 42 North Grant Street.
The 75th anniversary celebration continues at Millersburg Electric with our 2 huge prize giveaways. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and in honor of 75 years in business, one lucky winner will receive a fully installed Generac home standby generator, and another winner will receive a 4-piece GE Cafe kitchen appliance package, with the drawing to be held on December 22nd. Each of these are valued at $7,500. No purchase is necessary. Just stop into Millersburg Electric to sign up or register online at millersburgelectric.com. Millersburg Electric, staying power since 1945.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The year-end sales event starts now at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm excited to announce that Ford is offering 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 in trade assistance on 2020 Fusion, Escape, Edge, and Explorer. Also, employee pricing for all on all remaining 2020 Ram light-duty pickup trucks, along with 2020 or 2021 Jeep Compass, Cherokee, and Grand Cherokee. Stop in soon to grab these year-end deals and check us out online at villagemotorsinc.com.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
As you hug the turn, you see a storm brewing up ahead. It could be rain, it could be snow, but whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT Geo15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT Geo15 at Holmes Tire LLC today and get ready to
Their first victory of the season against Medina Buckeye, 45-36, and then dropped a 48-28 decision to Sandy Valley High School. West Holmes coming in the year undefeated with a record of 5 wins, no losses. West Holmes defeating Minerva High School 66-41, Lexington High School 49-38, Mount Vernon 61-34, Indian Valley 70-24, and then the game you heard right here Thursday night at WKLM defeated Worcester 53-39. West Holmes led on the year so far by Katie Sprang with 12.8 points per game. Claire Reynolds at 10.4 points per game for the Lady Knights. When we come back, we will take a look at starting lineups and talk with head coach Don Hall after this right here on WKLM.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Right now, Subway restaurants have 2 tasty new chicken sandwiches. First, there's the barbecue chicken sandwich, made with sweet and tangy barbecue sauce, chicken strips, crisp veggies, and another layer of barbecue sauce. Then, for a real punch of flavor, try our new buffalo chicken sandwich. It has tasty chicken strips smothered in Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce and topped with ranch dressing. Add chips and a drink to either of these fan faves, and you've got a great meal. Only at Subway. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Freshly prepared in front of you.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
Stop in now through Sunday for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and you can get 81% lean ground chuck for $2.99 a pound, 5-pound bag California Sweet Seedless Halo Mandarins, $6.99, Gerber's Boneless Chicken Lover's Choice for $3.39 a pound, and California Navel Oranges, 6 pounds for $5.99. Plus, get boneless beef shoulder English roast, $3.79 a pound, pork loin, bone, and rib chops, $1.99 a pound, and ballpark all beef franks, 2 for $6. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for custom-made meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
You're ready for college, ready to make the next step towards a better future. But putting your life on hold while you earn a degree just isn't for you. At Wayne College, you can pursue your degree and achieve your goals while staying in the community you know and love. Wayne College offers 2- and 4-year degrees that can save students up to 30% in tuition. Join us at the University of Akron Wayne College, where student success comes first.
Don Hall. And Don, just some thoughts on what you see out of this Lady Knights team this far in the season, coming in at 5-0.
Well, the defense. That defense is first and foremost for West Holmes, and Garaway has got to be able to handle the defensive pressure by West Holmes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we'll take a quick break right here. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and get ready for the tip-off from the dungeon right here on WKLM.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Promotion Therapy offers outpatient and home physical and occupational therapy. Locally and privately owned and operated, Promotion Therapy takes tremendous pride in making your therapy experience a success. We have taken all the extra precautions this year in making sure our clinic is sanitized and our therapists are fully equipped to treat you safely. Whether it's in our clinic or in your home, we will do everything we can to ensure you feel comfortable and confident in your care. Our clinic is located on South Washington Street, right next to Dairy Queen, or call us today at 330-600-0844. You can also visit us online at promotion-therapy.com.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Holmes Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619. And
welcome back to the Dungeon at West Holmes High School. The starting lineup tonight is being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car's damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now, to bring you your starting lineup for today's contest, here is Don Hall.
Thank you, Troy. Starting tonight for the visiting team, the Garaway Lady Pirates, number 2, a 5'3" sophomore, Riley Putt. Number 11, a 5'3" senior, Lizzie Mullet. Number 15, a 5'9" senior, Brooke Fry. Number 21, a 5'1" sophomore, Marley Metzger. And rounding out the starting five for the Garaway Pirates, number 22, a 5'3" senior, Chloe Hirschberger. And for the home team, the West Holmes Lady Knights, starting tonight, number 21, a 5'9" junior, Melanie Fair. Number 0, a 5'7" senior, Alicia Alexander. Number 5, a 5'6" senior, Hannah Rohrer. Number 23, a 5'5" senior, Katrina Rollins. Rounding out the starting five for the West Holmes Lady Knights is number 33, a 5'9" senior, averaging 12.6 points a game, Katie Sprang.
Very good, Don. And Garaway coming in with a record of 1-1. They are led by head coach Tracy Miller in her second year. West Holmes Lady Knights again at 5 wins, no losses on the season. They are led by fourth-year coach Lindsay Snyder. And Don, we talked just before we went in the break there, the West Holmes Lady Knights defense. You know, their offense they struggle to find that consistent score night in, night out, yet they get it done. But, you know, as you well know, defense creates offense, and they're playing great defense.
And that's what they've been relying on a little bit here lately is let their defense create some opportunities for the offense via the press, basically. And that's going to be key tonight for the Garaway Pirates is they need to control the tempo, and they need to handle that pressure. They got to limit the second shots, you know, for West Holmes. You can't give them second chance points. And, you know, if you can't watch the Ohio State-Michigan football game, you can watch this little, I don't want to call it a backyard rivalry, but it's like a neighborhood rivalry here today.
It is a neighborhood rivalry. Two cross-country teams here getting together on a Saturday afternoon in a COVID situation. We can't watch football. No better place to be than the Dungeon, Don. So we are getting close to tip-off here from the Dungeon. And, Don, looking at this team just statistically on paper, West Holmes with the size advantage in this game, so controlling the board should not be a problem here for the Knights.
Well, they shouldn't, and Garaway will definitely, I would be amazed if Garaway didn't go into some kind of a zone to try to protect the middle, but we'll have to see what they're going to do right there. But there's not an abundance in size, though, on each team. I mean, very good guard play from both sides. Maybe a little bit of inexperience maybe from the Garaway team. West Holmes probably have the experience as they are starting 4 seniors today.
Absolutely. And, yeah, we saw senior night here Thursday night here at the Dungeon, and good to get that out of the way this year. You dealt with the unknowns going on with COVID. You never know what's going to happen. So it was good to see those seniors recognized, and to your point, they're starting those 4 seniors here again this afternoon. So both teams ready to take the court here. West Holmes will come out in their home white, red numerals, blue and red trim. Garaway in their traveling blue uniforms, red numerals and white trim. So jumping for the Lady Knights will be Katie Sprang. And for Garaway will be Brooklyn Fry. The official with the ball, and we are just about to get underway here from the dungeon. Ball's up, tip up, and comes down controlled by Garaway. That pass will go over on the top of the key to Lizzie Mullet, now over to Metzger on the left elbow. Shot from three-point, no good. Rebound pulled down by Melanie Fair for the Knights. Quickly back the other direction, left side dribble. Back up top to Alexander. Alexander passed down to Rohr in the corner, back up to Rollins. Rollins top of the key beyond the arc. Now Sprang with the ball, dribble to the foul line, kicks back out to Rohr. Rohr left side over to Fair. Fair back up to Alexander, dribble drive to the foul line, kicks it back out to Rollins. Now Rollins left hand all the way to the basket. That's going to be partially blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with West Holmes.
Yeah, Garaway's doing a really good switching man-to-man defense, keeping West Holmes out of the paint right now.
They absolutely are, Don. So West Holmes will unbound the ball underneath their own basket. That's thrown into Rohr. Rohr from three-point off the left side, off the glass, banks open, good. They'll give Rohr 3 points and West Holmes with a 3-point lead. Now Garaway back the other direction against this Lady Knight press. Ball is taken across timeline up to Hirschberger. Back over to Marley Metzger. Now Metzger off to putt, top the key. Left side back over to Metzger. Metzger against this Knight defense. West Holmes in a man-to-man defense. Garaway with the ball on the right side beyond the arc. Trying to find some offensive rhythm here. Melanie Fair guarding the ball up top, and there's a turnover on Garaway, and it goes right back to Garaway. The turnover by West Holmes. Shot up there by Metzger. No good. A rebound pulled down by Sprang for the Knights. Back the other way is Rollins. Rollins dribble right side will hand the ball off to Alexander. Back to Rollins. Right side down low to Sprang. Now Sprang cross to Rohr. Beyond the arc left side. Now down to Fair. Baseline pass to Sprang. Back up top to Rollins. Rollins in the paint. Taken away by Garaway. Turnover number 2 on the Knights. So Garaway quickly back the other directions. Mullet back at top to Metzger. Three-pointer no good. Brought down by Alexander for the Knights. So Alicia Alexander quickly up the court. She's going to pass left corner to Sprang. Sprang up to Fair. Now Fair left-hand dribble drive off the glass and in. Give Melanie Fair the bucket. Her first 2 points. 5-0 Knight lead. Now bringing the ball. Riley Putt with the ball for Garaway. And they'll break this press easily. Get the ball in the hands of Hirschberger for Garaway into the paint. Bounce pass, low block. That shot was put up by Fry. No good. A rebound pulled down by Sprang. And back the other way comes the Knights. Rollins quickly down to Fair in the corner. Back up top to Alexander. Back to Rollins. And it back off to Sprang. Top the key. Three-pointer up on the way. In and out. And no good. A rebound pulled down by Melanie Fair. Back up the left hand. No good, but she's fouled. So Melanie Fair will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's one thing that Garaway can't do is let West Holmes have those second chance points. Got to keep them off the boards.
Absolutely. To your point, Donna, West Holmes is already getting that opportunity here. Fair's first free throw attempt up off the back iron, no good. And that'll get 3 fresh players into the ball game for the Knights with Ella McMillan, Kinsey Patterson, and Claire Reynolds for the Knights. Checking out will be Rohr, Rollins, and Alexander. Fair with 1 free throw remaining. Left-hander puts that one up, rims in and out, no good, but pulled down by Sprang. Her shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mullet for Garaway, and Garaway, just like that, throws it out of bounds. So turnover goes to Garaway, number 2, and it'll be West Holmes' ball just across half court on their side. West Holmes with a 5-0 lead, 5:13 remaining here in first quarter. Kinsey Patterson now with the ball top of the key for the Knights. She'll pass left side over to Ella McMillan, up top to Sprang. Sprang thought about the 3, pulls it down, passes over to the right to McMillan. McMillan cross-court pass to Patterson. Patterson dribble drive to the left, kicks it back out to Sprang. And Sprang back out top to Claire Reynolds. Reynolds over to Mia Halverson. And that's going to be a turnover on the Knights as Halverson tried to get that to Patterson. It was taken away. So quickly the other way comes Riley Putt. She'll get the ball over to Mullet. Back to Putt, top of the key beyond the arc for Garaway. Garaway still looking for its first bucket of the night against this stingy Knight defense. Cross-court pass to Hirschberger. She'll dribble drive to the paint. Right-hand floater up and in. And Hirschberger got Garaway on the board with her first 2.
Well, that's what Garaway needs. They need to go to the basket, get something in the paint, and they did and got an easy bucket.
Absolutely. And Kenzie Patterson now the other way for tonight. She'll hand off to Claire Reynolds. Over to Sprang on the right elbow to the foul line. Back out to Patterson. Patterson's three on the way. No good. Off the iron. Rebound pulled down by Sprang. Sprang back up with the right hand. Eye off the glass. No good. Rebound putt for Garaway. And Sprang with a nice defensive play. Knocked out of Putt's hands. That'll stay with Garaway. 3:58 remaining first quarter. West Holmes with a 5-2 lead. So inbounding the ball now, Riley Putt with Garaway. She's guarded there by Claire Reynolds. Putt across the half-court line. Still guarded by Reynolds up top. Now dribbling left side. Reverse dribble right into the paint. There goes Putt into the lane. And they're going to say that was tipped out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Knights. Stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off of State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. Now the Knights quickly back the other way to Sprang with the basketball, and it was knocked out of bounds there by Brooklyn Fry for Garaway. It'll stay with West Holmes.
Yeah, I think conditioning might be a focal point in this game. West Holmes has played 9 girls so far, and Garaway still on their 5.
Yeah, good point, Don. They're keeping a lot of fresh legs on the floor already. So West Holmes now with the ball inbounds, and that's Patterson up top. Claire Reynolds now on the left side. Back over top to Patterson, top the key, beyond the arc. Now dribble drive to the foul line, kicks it down to Reynolds in the corner. Reynolds dribbles in the paint, has it knocked away, picked up by Halverson, and back to McMillan. She'll reset. Halverson now right side beyond the arc, dribble drive up top. Bounce pass to a cutting McMillan on the baseline. Nice play there by the Knights. McMillan picking up her first 2 points.
Just a fantastic give and go.
Absolutely nice two-man basketball, Donnie. So Garaway quickly across half court and tipped out there by Ella McMillan. Good hustle on the defensive play. And that's going to get Alicia Alexander up off the bench into the game for the Knights, and checking out will be Katie Sprang. West Holmes with a 7-2 lead, 2:54 remain. First quarter. Garaway now inbounding the basketball. And that's Riley Putt, top of the key, guarded there by Ella McMillan. Putt dribbling right side now, reverse back to the left into the paint, nowhere to go. And they're going to get Reynolds on a foul, and Donnie, I believe Putt got bailed out there.
I think she was really super close to traveling, just a little nudge from behind by Claire.
Absolutely. So team foul number 1 on the Knights, Reynolds' first foul, and Garaway will have the ball under the basket. Ball thrown up top to Putt, guarded by McMillan. Putt dribbling left side passes over to Fry. Fry back up top to Kendall Yoder. Her pass down in the right corner, three-pointer on the way by Chloe Hirschberger. Air ball thrown up, rebound pulled down by McMillan for the Knights. McMillan the other direction, dribble drive all the way to the paint, and she looked for the bounce pass to Halverson, and she's going to pick up the charge as a Garaway defender stepped right in front of her and took the charge. So that will be McMillan's first foul, the Lady Knights' second team foul, Garaway basketball. So Riley Putt bringing up against the pressure, easily broke. Now the ball in the hands of Hirschberger for Garaway, down to Fry in the low post on the left block. Shot up, no good, but they're going to get a foul on the play.
You know, for the most part, Garaway is breaking West Holmes' defensive pressure with that diagonal pass and getting some 2-on-1s at the end.
Absolutely, and we saw that the other night against Worcester, Don. Press was not as effective against Worcester as I'm sure that Coach Snyder wanted it to be. And so Brooklyn Fry's first free throw attempt up on the way, and it's good. And so that's going to get 4 fresh set of legs into the game for West Holmes again, Don, to your point. Coach Snyder going to that bench early and often.
You got to keep those fresh legs in.
Absolutely. So Fry with 1 more free throw attempt remaining. That shot up on the way and got that one. They'll give Fry 2 points. 7-4 lead for the Knights. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remain first quarter. So up top with the ball is Rollins for the Lady Knights. Handed over to Rohr on the left side. Melanie Fair now at the free throw line. Throws it over to Sprang left side. Dribble drive to the bucket. Her shot up, no good. There'll be a foul coming on the play. And we're looking to see who that's called on. Looks like they're going to get that on Kennedy Yoder for Garaway. So 2 team fouls now on the Pirates. So it'll be West Holmes basketball underneath their basket. And Rollins set to inbounds for the Knights. And she throws that one away, so that'll be a turnover on the Knights. That's their third. And Garaway bounced that off the leg of Sprang on the sideline, so it'll stay with Garaway. Give a gift of value that will be used and appreciated this Christmas. Starbright Express Car Wash and gift cards and Southside Quick Lube gift certificates provide perfect stocking stuffers that everyone can use. So Garaway with the basketball now. Pass down in the corner to Hirschberger. She's up top to Putt. Putt back to Hirschberger. Sorry, that was actually Lizzie Mullet. So Hirschberger in the corner, guarded there by Alexander. Ball back up to Mullet, over to Fry. Down to Hirschberger. Now Hirschberger dribble drive to the paint off the glass, left hand, no good. Rebound brought down by Garaway and Fry. And now Fry with it beyond the arc, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Garaway, and that was Kennedy Yoder. And she'll throw it back up to Riley Putt. Garaway will reset the offense. So Putt now left side, pass over to Brooklyn Fry. Fry back over to Kennedy Yoder. Guarded there by Hannah Rohr, beyond the arc. Liz Mullet with the ball, guarded by Alicia Alexander. 45 seconds remaining. Hirschberger now throws it back over to Putt, beyond the arc. Guarded by Alexander. And back over to Fry on the right side. Garaway being pretty content here to just run clock here and look for a good shot. So Putt with the ball now beyond the arc on the left side. Bounce pass over to Yoder. Back over to Lizzie Mullet, guarded by Hannah Rohr, under 20 seconds. Mullet dribbles left hand, now down to 13 seconds. Putt with the basketball, guarded by Sprang up top. So here goes Putt. Now dribble drive reverse, she throws it away, gives it to Rollins, so back the other way come the Knights. Rollins with the fast break, bounce pass to Rohr. Rohr on the right side, shot up, no good, and that'll bring an end to the first quarter. Your score, West Holmes 7, Garaway 4. This is high school basketball on WKLM.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Holmes Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, they have the buyers. Plus, don't forget to check out the new location for RES Auction Services just west of Worcester. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
And welcome back to the Dungeon. Second half underway here. West Holmes with a 7-4 lead. And we saw West Holmes' Kinsey Patterson put up a shot, miss. That rebound was grabbed by Hirschberger for the Pirates. So back the other way, Riley Putt with the basketball. And that ball's going to be taken away there by Ella McMillan. She'll go the other way. Crossover dribble with the left hand all the way to the basket. Off the glass, no good. We got a blocking foul coming on Garaway. First quarter stats, courtesy of Don Hall. West Holmes is 1 for 3 from a three-point range, 33%. Garaway 0 of 4. West Holmes 2 of 5 from the two-point land for 40%. And there was McMillan's first free throw attempt, was no good. Garaway shot 1 of 4 from two-point land for 25%. West Holmes 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Garaway 2 of 2. And now West Holmes 0 of 4 as McMillan missed both of those. West Holmes pulled down 8 rebounds to Garaway's 5. West Holmes had 5 turnovers, and Garaway had 4. So now the other way for the Pirates. It's Putt with the ball guarded up top by Rohr. West Holmes playing a very aggressive man defense here today. Putt now dribbled up top against Rohr, looking for somewhere to go. Garaway struggling to find a rhythm against this Knight defense. Putt now reverses dribble, bounce pass to Chloe Hirschberger. She'll go into the lane, right hand up off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. And they're going to get a foul come here on the Knights, and I think they're going to get Kinsey Patterson on a reach.
Yeah, Garaway's actually doing fairly well against the West Holmes pressure defense. They're getting into lane, not at will, and it's a struggle, but they are getting into the lane.
And I think they're showing good patience in doing that, Don.
Yeah, and the Putt girls really handling the ball real well today.
Absolutely. So West Holmes now has 4 team fouls, Garaway 3. Garaway inbounds the basketball, and Hirschberger has it right side. Now dribbles into the paint. Her right hand shot up off the glass is good. So score now 7-6 Garaway. Quickly the other way is Kinsey Patterson with the basketball. And there's a turnover by the Knights as we got to travel in the paint. So that's going to be turnover number 6 on West Holmes.
Yeah, West Holmes is trying to speed the game up a little bit, it seems like, not being patient where they should be on offense.
Yeah, we talked before the game, Don, about tempo, and maybe it's Garaway setting the tempo maybe better than the Lady Knights right now. So Garaway with the basketball now, trailing West Holmes 7-6. And that's Lizzie Mullet with the ball. She'll bounce pass to Hirschberg in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sprang for the Knights. Sprang quickly the other direction. She'll go across half court. Now left-hand crossover. Kicks it inside to Patterson. Patterson's right hand up. No good. And ball fought for on the floor. Rebound kicked out of there by the Knights. Halverson. She'll throw it out to Rohr on the left side. 3-pointer. Got it.
Second chance points leads to 3 points right there.
And that's a big one for the Knights. So Knights now in their full court pressure. Putt handling the ball against Rohr. Dribble behind her back. Bounce pass over to Lizzie Mullet. She'll throw it down to Yoder on the baseline. Throws it out of bounds. Turnover Garaway, number 6. So West Holmes will inbound the basketball here. We're going to get a timeout here by Garaway, so we'll take a timeout and be right back after this.
Are you having ongoing...
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
And back now live at the Dungeon. West Holmes set to inbound the basketball. Opposite end of the bucket. So it'll be Sprang throwing it in for the Knights, and she'll give it to Patterson to bring it up the floor. 5:35 remaining here in second quarter of play. West Holmes with a 10-6 lead. Rohr dribbles up top. She'll go left side to Reynolds. Now Reynolds back over to Kinsey Patterson left side. Back up to Reynolds up top beyond the arc. Ball to Mia Halverson. She'll hand off to Katie Sprang. Katie Sprang now back to Rohr. Right side beyond the arc. 3-pointer up off the glass. No good. Claire Reynolds goes and gets the rebound for the Knights. So Reynolds now hands off to Sprang. Sprang back to Reynolds beyond the arc. Drive to the right side. Bounce pass to Halverson. She'll go baseline. Nowhere to go. Reverse back out to Rohr. Rohr back over to Reynolds. Now all the way over to Kinsey Patterson on the left. Patterson now dribbling against Metzger. Katie Sprang dribble drive baseline. Pass into Halverson in the paint. Shot up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Lizzie Mullet for Garaway. And we'll get a whistle and a foul call on the Knights. And that's going to be on Katie Sprang. Team foul number 5 on the Knights. Sprang's first. Thompson Memorial, just a mile west of Millersburg on State Route 39, is a full-service monument company. Best wishes to all the area teams from Thompson Memorials. Oh, Garaway the other direction now with Hirschberger dribbling the ball down the corner to give it to Fry. Fry now looking for Putt back up top. Excuse me, it's Lizzie Mullet. Mullet guarded by Rohr. Ball tipped away, recovered up top by Yoder for Garaway. Yoder all the way across to Fry, left side beyond the arc. Now cross court to Lizzie Mullet. Her shot fake, she'll dribble drive to the paint, no good. Rebound fought for and knocked out of bounds there to Garaway, so team rebound will go to the Knights on that. And West Holmes getting fresh legs back into the game again with Melanie Fair. And they're also going to bring in Kinsey Patterson and Alicia Alexander. Katrina Rollins also in the game for the Knights. So Fair with it now on the left side, back up top to Katrina Rollins, over to Sprang. Drive on the right side after the shot fake. Sprang's shot no good, but she's going to be fouled there. And looks like that's going to be called on Brooklyn Fry for Garaway.
Yeah, very good take by Katie Sprang. Turned square of the bucket, took it really nice and strong to the hole.
Yeah, nice pump fake on that shot indeed to give herself that look. So Sprang now to the free throw line with her first 2 free throw attempts of the night. First one up on the way off the back iron, no good. And West Holmes now still looking for their first points from the free throw line. Sprang's second shot attempt up on the way. That one rattles in and out, no good. And rebound pulled down by Brooklyn Fry for Garaway. So back the other way, here comes Lizzie Mold against Knight pressure. She gets that across Fry, now down in the paint to Metzger. And Metzger had that knocked out of bounds by Alicia Alexander on a good hustle play.
I mean, Garaway's doing the right things, the diagonal passing to break that pressure, but West Holmes is doing a fantastic job at getting back on D.
Their recovery's been awesome here, Donnie. Good point. So Garaway now gets the ball up top to Fry on the inbounds pass, over to Mullet. Back up top, beyond the arc, bounce pass over to Fry. Right side foul line extended, back up to Mullet. Mullet guarded up top now by Sprang. She'll go left side beyond the arc over to Fry, top the key. Drive right side, right-hand layup all the way up. No good. Tipped out of bounds. That'll stay with Garaway. Subway in Millersburg, along with WKLM, as your hometown radio, will recognize the Subway player of the game immediately following this contest. Tonight's winner will receive a free foot-long sub from Subway at 995 South Washington Street, Millersburg. Garaway inbounds the basketball to Fry, kicked around, now picked up on the floor by Metzger. Metzger's drive to the bucket, up and good. And quickly West Holmes back the other way. Alexander nothing now passed down the paint to Kinsey Patterson. She'll recover that beyond the arc, guarded by Fry. She'll try to go baseline. Things getting a little chippy down there on the baseline. So we're going to get Fry called on the foul for Garaway. That'll be Fry's first. Team foul number 5 on Garaway. Donnie, both teams going at it pretty hard defensively here today.
Oh, they are. I mean, that's both teams. I'm trying to control the tempo, but I'm not sure what tempo they want. Whether are they slow or a little fast?
Well, it's not an offensive tempo yet. So it's 10-8 here, low-scoring ball game. Lights holding on to a 2-point lead. Now Sprang with the ball in the low post on the left-hand shot up, no good. Tipped out to Alexander on the top. Now bounce pass into Melanie Fair in the low post. Her shot up and good. Left hand off the glass. So after that exchange, West Holmes sticking with it. They found Melanie Fair alone on the low block. She got the left-hand shot up and in. And that foul called on number 34, Michaela Sitzlar for Garaway. Fair's free throw up and good. So give West Holmes their first made free throw on the night. West Holmes now with a 13-8 lead. And Garaway with the basketball again against this Knight pressure, and there's a turnover on Garaway. So quickly the other way, here comes Sprang with the basketball left side, and she did a little stutter step. She traveled.
Yeah, carried the ball just a little bit.
And here comes a line change for the Knights. That's going to get Halverson, Rohr, Reynolds, and Ella McMillan into the ball game. And they're going to leave Alicia Alexander on the floor. So Garaway with the basketball again, and it's now kind of Yoder with it on the right side. Knocked out of bounds there by the hustling Alicia Alexander. Yeah. Alicia Alexander, talk about her hustle.
Well, I'll tell you, it's one of those things you just can't teach.
Wow.
You got it or you don't, and she has it. It just gives you that extra effort that you need, and she's one of those players that plays so hard. Sometimes it almost looks like she's out of control, and she's not, but she just gives you everything she's got.
Absolutely. She picked up 3 charges against Worcester the other night, just stepping in and taking that. So, great defensive player. Garaway with the basketball now. Left side with the ball goes Metzger. Low post turnover picked up there by Rohr. So, turnover on Garaway, number 8. So, West Holmes quickly the other way. It's Ella McMillan now up top to Claire Reynolds. She looked to throw the ball over to the right side over Kinsey Patterson. Now Patterson dribbles foul line back out top to Rohr. Rohr left side over to McMillan. McMillan now back up top to Kenzie Patterson. 2 minutes remaining here to go in the first half of play. West Holmes clinging to a 13-8 lead. Bounce pass into Halverson at the free throw line. Find McMillan coming around top on the handoff. McMillan's shot attempt will be no good. We'll have a foul called there on number 34 for Garaway, Michaela Sitzlar.
It was a nice set play by West Holmes. The handoff up top. McMillan got the ball, took it hard to the hole, and got fouled.
Yeah, she had a nice lane to the hole there, so rewarded at the free throw line. And McMillan's free throw attempt up and good. McMillan now with 3 points on the night for the Lights. And she'll have one more remaining. Into the ball game now for Garaway's Megan Swartz. And checking out will be Michaela Sitzgard. Second free throw attempt by McMillan is good. West Holmes now ahead 15-8. The Troy Miller Agency in Shreve and Berlin, your local insurance independent agent. They're working a team for all your insurance needs. Call the Shreve office at 567-2626 or the Berlin office at 893-2446. And with that, we saw Garaway committing another turnover, number 9 now. Night defense starting to take a little toll here on Garaway.
Well, West Holmes changed presses on, and they went from zone press to man-to-man press and got Garaway a little mixed up right there.
Absolutely good call there by Coach Snyder. So West Holmes with the ball, now passed into Halverson. Out to Reynolds, left side beyond the arc, no good. A rebound pulled down by McMillan for the Knights. Back up to Rohr, over to Patterson. Dribble left hand. Going to go left hand into the paint, kicks it back out to Reynolds. She'll drive right hand into the paint, floater off the glass. Good. Nice take there by Claire Reynolds. Reynolds now with her first 2 points of the ball game. West Holmes up 17-8. No, Garaway now quickly the other direction with the basketball. Putt over to Swartz. Swartz throws it back over top to Metzger, guarded by Halverson. 30 feet from the bucket. Under a minute to go now. And there's Garaway's 10th turnover, and this night pressure, Donnie, starting to take its toll on Garaway.
Well, they're pushing Garaway's offense out 2 or 3 steps more, further than they want to start their offense, and they're out denying that next pass. West Holmes is giving Garaway some fits.
Yeah, there's such thing as good spacing, but this spacing's a little wide for Garaway right now. So West Holmes now looking to widen their lead going into halftime with the basketball, under a minute to play. Rohr with the ball top of the key. She'll go left side over to Patterson. She'll bounce pass into the paint, loose on the floor, fought for, going to be come up by Garaway. That is Marley Metzger with the basketball. Turnover West Holmes, number 8. So putt now with the basketball. Sure, thrown it back over by Rohr. Rohr gives it up to McMillan ahead. And we've got a collision there at the top of the key. Bodies on the floor. And we'll get a foul call coming here on Garaway. And with that, that'll be their 7th foul. Goes into 1-1. But before that, we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And with 24.7 seconds remaining here, it's West Holmes up 17-8. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
This is Wyatt Miller reporting live from Millersburg Tire Service.
Wyatt, this isn't actually live. This is a commercial for Millersburg Tire Service.
Oh, sorry about that, Grandpa.
That's okay. Just read the script.
Winter is on the way. That means you need the best tires from the best tire shop around at Millersburg Tire Service. They have Bridgestone and Blizzak tires that are totally awesome on ice and snow. Plus, winter is great because when it gets really bad outside, I get to stay home from school.
I'm not sure that last part was in the script.
I know. I added that.
All right. This is Brad Smucker. While Wyatt gets back to schoolwork, I invite you into Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085 today.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
A really great job handling the pressure, just bringing the ball up the court, not turning it over. But yeah, West Holmes, I think to your point earlier, they're keeping a lot of fresh legs on the floor. I'm starting to see that wear on Garaway a little bit. So McMillan now with her free throw attempt coming out of that timeout. Her first one is up and good. So she'll get one more. That's 3 for 3 now for McMillan from the free throw line. Second one up on the way, and that rims in and out. We jinxed her. And we got an inadvertent whistle, so we'll just keep play going here. So the rebound came down to Kennedy Yoder for Garaway, and there at half court is a takeaway by West Holmes. Turnover Garaway back to Sprang with the right-hand layup up and good. The Garaway turnover leads to a Knight bucket and a 20-8 lead. Mullet bringing the ball up court against pressure now over to Metzger. Now 1 second left. They're not going to get a shot off. Wow, great defense there by the Knights. So with that, we're going to go into halftime with West Holmes holding on to a 20-8 lead. You're listening to girls high school basketball right here on WKLM.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Now, more than ever, we are proud to be your hometown pharmacy. You can rely on us to deliver the care and medication you need in the safest way possible. Hi, this is pharmacist Joel Gauss at Premier Pharmacy in Berlin. Our delivery service is available Monday through Saturday, and curbside service is available anytime our doors are open. Masks and hand sanitizer are also currently available for purchase. Just give us a call at 893-0290, or you can refill a prescription online or through our app at premierpharmacy.net and arrange for pickup or delivery. Located on West Main Street in Berlin, Premier Pharmacy, your community pharmacy.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof?
MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
I'm Jeff Kinney, and I'm a Park National banker, a husband, and a volunteer. At Park National Bank, we believe we're more than just our job titles, and you're more than an account number. Now bringing our family of community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us, and more service, more access, and more options. We're all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
I'm Jeff Kinney, and I'm a Park National banker, a husband, and a volunteer. At Park National Bank, we believe we're more than just our job titles, and you're more than an account number. Now bringing our family of community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us, and more service, more access, and more options. We're all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
We are at halftime here at the Dungeon with West Holmes and Garaway matching up here this afternoon. West Holmes hanging on to a 20-8 halftime lead. West Holmes jumped out to an early lead here in the ball game, which one they've never looked back to this point. They held a 7-4 lead ending up at the first quarter, and again jumping out to this 20-8 halftime lead. On the first half for West Holmes, rounding out scoring, Rohrer has 3 points for the Knights, Fair with 5, McMillan with 5, and Claire Reynolds contributing 2 points. And for Garaway in the first quarter of play, it's been Marley Metzger with 2 points, Hirschberger has 4 points, and Fry with 4 points for Garaway. And with the first half stats, we'll turn it over to Don Hall.
Thank you, Troy. 3-point field goals first half. Garaway 0 for 5. West Holmes 2 for 7 for 29%. 2-point field goals. Garaway 3 of 8 for 38%. West Holmes 5 of 11 for 45%. From the free throw line, Garaway 2 of 2, 100%. West Holmes 4 of 9 for 44%. Total rebounds first half, Garaway 13, West Holmes with 14. Total turnovers first half, Garaway with 12, West Holmes with 8.
Yeah, and Don, listen to that stat right there, 12 turnovers to 8 turnovers. West Holmes maybe turned the ball over a couple more times than they want, but the Garaway turnovers at 12, we was talking a little bit off the air. West Holmes' defense has been stellar here today, but I think we're seeing the depth of West Holmes starting to wear on Garaway a little bit.
And I don't want to say it was obvious, but it just that there's those spurts, especially right there before halftime, where Garaway, I believe, had 3 consecutive turnovers, and that's just no opportunity to score right there. And West Holmes has that opportunity to score, and West Holmes took advantage of it. I really like the putt girl, though, for Garaway. I think she's handling the ball pretty good for him. She's a sophomore. She wants the ball, and that's what you like. But she can play the whole game. West Holmes makes you play a little bit faster, and therefore you're going to get a little bit more tired.
Yeah, Putt's not been disturbed by this West Holmes press at all here today. She's handled it quite well, to your point. And so Garaway, it looks at what we're seeing right here now is maybe they're getting a little bit fatigued, and that's when you start to see the turnovers add up here.
And that's where you're at. And your shot's going to get a little bit shorter. Your passes aren't as crisp, and things just tend to snowball when you get fatigue.
Absolutely.
And and West Holmes, going to throw 9 girls at you, and Coach Snyder has them playing 100%. And if you don't play 100%, you're not going to go in.
Absolutely. And so, with that, Don, West Holmes sitting here at 5-0 on the year. There's a reason for that defense. So, looking at this from another direction, you got a boys team that's doing pretty good right now, buddy. So you guys are at sitting there undefeated on the year, and you're winning games a lot the same way right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, the boys have bought what I'm trying to sell, and they're giving me everything and more at what they got, and I couldn't, be more proud of those guys. And we're having a lot of fun right now, and it's got a very selfless team. They don't care who scores, who gets a rebound, who makes assists, as long as they win, and they're having a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Don. I'll tell you got a good-looking team there, and you're fun to watch. So we got about a minute and a half left to go here, so we'll send it back to the station, take care of some commercials. We'll come back with second half action right here from the Dungeon at West Holmes High School, and you're listening to Girls High School Basketball on WKLM.
High School Basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
At Kime, we know it feels good to give a quality gift. Whether it's a DeWalt tool that's guaranteed tough, an engraved Yeti thermos built for the wild, or a Vitamix blender with smoothie making accessories. Find these brands and more at Kime. Plus, Kime holiday deals are extended until December 23rd, which means you will receive a $15 gift card for every $100 you spend on qualifying brands. Kime, built on trust since 1911. KimeHome.com.
The 75th anniversary celebration continues at Millersburg Electric with our 2 huge prize giveaways. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and in honor of 75 years in business, one lucky winner will receive a fully installed Generac home standby generator, and another winner will receive a 4-piece GE Cafe kitchen appliance package, with the drawing to be held on December 22nd. Each of these are valued at $7,500. No purchase is necessary. Just stop into Millersburg Electric to sign up or register online at millersburgelectric.com. Millersburg Electric, staying power since 1945.
Sprang keeping putt 35 feet from the bucket where she won't do any damage. Putt now dribbles left side to Hirschberger. Hirschberger dribbles into the paint, back out to Putt up top left side. Now back to Hirschberger, left side beyond the arc, back up to Putt. And back to Hirschberger. Garaway being very patient here, looking for somewhere to get that ball into this Knight defense. Now Fry with the ball on the right side, foul line extended. She'll bounce pass over to Lizzie Mullet, tapped away by Rohr, but Mullet got it back. Fry with it now, right side dribbles up top beyond the arc, guarded by Alexander for the Knights. Now over to Mullet right side, down to Fry, right corner beyond the arc. Pass up top, foul line to Metzger. Her shot attempt on the way, no good. Rebound there by Sprang. Good defensive possession by the Knights. So Sprang quickly the other direction. She'll throw the ball over to Alexander, off to Rohr, right side beyond the arc, up top to Fair. Fair drives left hand to the paint, kicks it back out to Katrina Rollins. Back up to Sprang, right side into the paint, right hand shot up and off the glass, no good. And on the rebound attempt, we got a whistle, foul call on Sprang. And maybe a little frustration foul. Sprang had a nice drive to the basket there. Probably frustrated she didn't get that one.
Yeah, she did all the hard part, and that's getting to the hoop. The easy part should have been shooting it, but that just didn't go in that time.
That's the game. So now Garaway back the other way quickly. Putt against this Knight pressure. As you said, Donnie, she's had no trouble breaking that. So Putt now guarded up top by Rohr, passes over to Mullet on the right side, back to Putt on the left, back to Mullet. Now pass into the foul line, and they just got Melanie Fair on the reach over top.
Yeah, Melanie's not at least try to get a half front on that.
Yep, got caught a little bit out of position, so she picks up the foul. That is going to be her first foul of the game, team foul number 2 on the Knights of the third quarter. West Holmes with a 20-8 lead. Garaway basketball in front of their bench. Set to inbounds, it's Metzger. She'll throw it over to Putt. Putt quickly down the left side, pass to Hirschberg in the corner, guarded by Alexander. Ball back up to Putt where she's guarded up top by Rollins for the Knights. Pass over to Fry. Top of the key guarded by Fair. Back over left side to Metzger. Metzger with the ball now, looking past right side back over to Hirschberger beyond the arc, guarded by Melanie Fair. And drive to the left side, pass over to Mullet, back over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger back to Mullet. Knight defense not allowing any easy looks here for Garaway.
The West Holmes doing a pretty good job. Actually, they start off in a 1-2-2 zone. Now they switch back to man-to-man.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've seen Coach Snyder do that with a couple different looks throughout the game. So Garaway now with the basketball over to Lizzie Mullet, left side beyond the arc. Three-pointer in the way, no good. Rebound tipped out, pulled down by Garaway. That was Hirschberger getting the rebound, but turned it right over to West Holmes. And now West Holmes committing the turnover as Putt picks it up and comes back the other way. So Garaway now 13 turnover, West Holmes with 9 on the day. Riley Putt with the basketball. And that's going to get 4 fresh set of legs up off the bench for West Holmes waiting to check in. Left side on the shot taken there by Hirschberger's off the glass, no good. A rebound pulled down by Alicia Alexander for the Knights. She's quickly head up to Rohr. Rohr steps back behind three-point land. A ball on the way, rim in and out, no good. Melanie Fair rebound for the Knights. Back up to Alexander, to Rohr, to Sprang. Three-pointer up on the way, nothing there. In and out, rebound pulled down by Lizzie Mullet. And we've got a official's timeout. Somebody blew a shoe.
No flat tire.
That happens too. So checking into the game for the Knights is going to be Kenzie Patterson, Ella McMillan, Mia Halverson, and Claire Reynolds. And they'll leave Alexander on the floor again. So Garaway inbounding the basketball. This is going to be Mullet bringing it up against pressure from Kenzie Patterson. Patterson knocks it away, recovered there by Mullet. Now across timeline, knocked away again by Pesky Patterson. And Fry with it now back over to Mullet, top of the key. Guarded by Patterson, dribble drive right side, hands off to Putt. She'll go back up top beyond the arc, guarded there by Claire Reynolds. Now left side pass over to Marley Metzger. Metzger passed down the right side to Brooklyn Fry. And still not a good look for Garaway anywhere. Fry looking now, throw clear down left corner to Lizzie Mullet. Lizzie's three-pointer on the way and doesn't hit anything, and that'll go out of bounds. Team rebound goes to West Holmes. And there you go, Donnie. This night pressure is keeping Garaway so far from the basket. They're settling for three-pointers.
They are, and that's, they're going to have to try to get something going to the hoop. I mean, they got West Holmes a little bit early foul trouble here with 2 team fouls. They just need to keep attacking the basket.
Yeah, they're not attacking, I agree. So West Holmes now with the ball, and Claire Reynolds with it now, saving it from going out of bounds on the right side. She'll dribble back up top. Hands it off to Alicia Alexander, now to Ella McMillan, right corner. She'll dribble drive, paint, bounce pass into Halverson, left block. Loose on the floor, fought for, out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Garaway basketball, turnover number 10 for the Knights.
It was a good penetration by McMillan, and just a bounce pass got tipped on her way to Halverson.
Absolutely. Get a $15 gift card for every $100 spent on qualifying brands now through December 23rd at Kime Lumber in Charm. So Garaway back the other direction with the basketball. Brooklyn Fry now up top to Putt. Putt's three-pointer on the way, no good. Tipped around and knocked out of bounds by the Knights. It'll stay with Garaway, so give Garaway the team rebound. Garaway will hold on to the basketball. Underneath their basket will be Lizzie Mullet getting ready to inbounds against this night pressure. All the way up top, tipped away up top there by Kenzie Patterson, so it's fought for in the backcourt by Putt. Now West Holmes picks it up on the turnover, back the other way comes Alexander. She turns it over, now Garaway back the other direction. Lizzie Mullet now dribbles up the court, throws over to Fry, back to Mullet, top of the key. Fake from three-point land, pulls it down, drives in, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Rebound there by Riley Putt for Garaway back up top. She'll dribble drive into the paint, and there you go, Donnie. Now they're attacking the basket, and they're going to be rewarded with the free throw attempts.
That's what you got to keep doing, especially if your three-point shots aren't falling. And now 3 fouls, team fouls on West Holmes.
Absolutely. And Garaway not yet to commit a foul. So, yeah, Garaway's going to have to get back into this at the free throw line. So Putt got 2 free throw attempts coming, and she made her first one. And that's going to be Putt's first points on the ball game. So getting back into the ball game now for the Knights will be Sprang. Alicia Alexander will take a breather. And Riley Putt will have one more free throw remaining. That one up on the way, and that is good. From fashion rings, color gems, or birthstones, diamond pendants, diamond rings, engagement rings, and Dreamkeeper jewelry. This holiday season, stop into the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. West Holmes with the basketball, Sprang on the right side beyond the arc up top to Ella McMillan. Now over on the right side to Mia Halverson. Halverson down to Sprang, corner beyond the arc. She'll dribble into the paint, attacks the basket, and she's going to pick up a foul there. And that's going to go on Fry for Garaway.
Yeah, Garaway did a pretty good job of switching into a 1-2-2 zone defense, but West Holmes found a hole. Katie Sprang, nice penetration.
Yeah, West Holmes been very active here offensively, moving the ball around well today, if nothing else. So Sprang's free throw attempt up on the way and good. And that will give Sprang her third point. Sprang with the second free throw attempt up on the way. Got them both. And West Holmes now with a 22-10 lead, 2:37 remaining third quarter. Oh, Garaway back the other direction with the basketball. Now it's Putt and Mullet working against this Knight pressure. And there's a tip away by Sprang. Turnover goes to the Knights. Sprang with it now, passes over to Kinsey Patterson. She's up top, guarded there by Putt. Patterson dribbles all the way left side, tried to throw it to Claire Reynolds in the corner. And they'll say that she threw it away. Thought it might have been tipped, but it was not. So turnover goes to the Knights. Garaway basketball. Knights in their full court press. It's Putt and Mullet working the basketball. Mullet now with it against Rohr. Looking to get the ball to Hirschberger there in the middle, and they did, and they picked up a foul. Well, no, that's going to be a turnover on Garaway.
Yeah, West Holmes has gone to a 2-1-2 zone press, and Garaway hasn't figured that out yet, and then just matched up with her and can't go anywhere.
Coach Snyder's given them a lot of different looks here today. I like the chess match.
Yes.
So now McMillan with the basketball, guarded by Putt up top. Over to Reynolds on the right side, beyond the arc, foul line extended. Reynolds bounce pass into Sprang, good job posting up, stays it, kicks it out to Rory McMillan, left side beyond the arc, off the glass, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and that'll be team rebound going to Garaway as that shot went out of bounds off the rim, untouched. Garaway basketball, 22-10 lead, Lady Knights, 1:42 remaining third quarter. So again, Don, pressed by West Holmes, and Garaway looks puzzled where to go with it. And their turnover again by Garaway, and here comes McMillan back the other way. She'll drive, kick it out top to Patterson. Patterson now to Sprang, right side over to Rohr beyond the arc. Rohr dribbles up top, back to Patterson. Patterson looking right side, throws it down the corner to Rohr. Rohr comes up top to McMillan, beyond the arc. Now going left side over to Reynolds. Claire Reynolds dribbles to the paint against Mullet. Now to Sprang. Sprang against Fry. Nice cut there by McMillan into the right side block. Kicks it back out top to Rohr. Good ball control here by the Knights. Now McMillan with the ball beyond the arc. Left side dribbles over to Claire Reynolds. Now right side to Sprang. Sprang's three-pointer on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Riley Putt for Garaway. Garaway guarded there by Rohr in the full court. Ball now thrown into the front court to Chloe Hirschberger. Hirschberger down to Fry, left side beyond the arc. Another three-pointer on the way for Fry. Off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Lizzie Mullet off the glass and good. So we'll give Mullet the bucket, giving her first 2 points, 22-12 Knights. Now the other way, McMillan left side from 12 feet, no good. Rebound pulled down by Fry for Garaway. Now here comes Putt the other way, quickly up ahead to Metzger. And taken away there by McMillan. Turnover Garaway. 14 seconds remain. Here comes Claire Reynolds for the Knights. She'll throw it down in the paint to Patterson. Patterson out to Sprang. Claire Reynolds now with the basketball up top over to Patterson. Patterson three-pointer on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Chloe Hirschberger. And that will bring an end to the third quarter. You score West Holmes 22, Garaway 12. And this is high school basketball on WKLM.
The 75th anniversary celebration continues at Millersburg Electric with our 2 huge prize giveaways. Hi, this is Carrie Taylor, and in honor of 75 years in business, one lucky winner will receive a fully installed Generac home standby generator, and another winner will receive a 4-piece GE Cafe kitchen appliance package, with the drawing to be held on December 22nd. Each of these are valued at $7,500. No purchase is necessary. Just stop into Millersburg Electric to sign up or register online at millersburgelectric.com. Millersburg Electric, staying power since 1945.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Defensive effort here by both squads tonight. West Holmes led after one 7-4. They took a 20-8 halftime lead, and now 22-12 at the end of 3. Third quarter stats courtesy of Don Hall. Saw West Holmes go 0-5 from three-point line, while Garaway went 0-4. West Holmes 0-2 from the free throw line. Garaway 1-4 for 25%. I'm sorry, that was from two-point land. Free throw line, West Holmes 2 of 2, as was Garaway. 5 rebounds for the Knights, 10 for Garaway, 4 turnovers for the Knights, 6 for the Pirates. And with that, we see Claire Alexander drive hard to the bucket, and she's going to get fouled there by number 34 for Garaway. That is Michaela Sitzlar.
Good, strong turn to the square of the basket and go to the hole. Drive by Alexander.
Absolutely. Fundamental basketball 101. And for that, she gets rewarded with a free throw attempt and makes the first one. One more coming. That's going to get Fair into the ball game, replaces Ella McMillan. And Alicia Alexander now getting into the scoring column with 1, give her 2. 24-12, Lady Knights. Ball inbounded quickly now by Garaway. Up the floor goes Lizzie Mullet with it, breaking that Knight press. Back up top to Riley Putt, well beyond the arc, guarded by Sprang, back over to Mullet. Guarded by Melanie Fair, back up to Putt. Putt now dribbling right side. She's going to look down in the corner to Hirschberger. Hirschberger guarded over there by Katrina Rollins. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Garaway, out of bounds in front of their bench.
Yeah, West Holmes is doing a fantastic job with the man-to-man pressure defense right here. I think Garaway feels like there might be 2 girls on him at the same time.
They're going to forget what the paint looks like by the end of this game for sure. So Garaway with the basketball now. They'll throw it into Lizzie Mullet. She'll kick it down in the corner to Hirschberger. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. I think that's going to go against Claire Reynolds. Indeed it does. I'm sorry, that goes against Katrina Rollins. So team foul number 4. There it is on the Knights. So Garaway inbounding under their own bucket is Lizzie Mullet, and nobody to throw it to, so she threw it out of bounds, untouched. So West Holmes will inbound it now under Garaway's basket. The turnover goes to Garaway. That'll get Fry back off the bench for Garaway. She will replace Michaela Sitzlar. Ball now inbounded to Katrina Rollins for the Knights, where she'll walk it up the floor. Now across half court. Directing traffic up top. She's going to bounce it into Sprang. High post at the foul line. Hands off to Reynolds. Reynolds dribble drive right hand to the lane and off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Garaway. Riley Putt. Putt up ahead to Hirschberger. And she lost it out of bounds. That'll be turnover against Garaway. It'll be Knight basketball.
It's Garaway's 20th turnover today.
Credit Knight defense, Don.
Yes.
Now, Katrina Rollins up the floor with the basketball for the Knights. Hanging on to a 24-12 lead in this low-scoring affair. Passed over to Fair, and Melanie Fair turns it over. So that is going to be turnover number 13 now on West Holmes. So Riley Putt now with the basketball, guarded up top by Reynolds, hands it off to Mullet. Mullet guarded there by Reynolds at top of the key. Now Sprang guarding Hirschberger with the basketball on the right over to Putt. Putt hands off to Fry beyond the arc. Fry three-point attempt again short. She follows her shot, gets her own rebound. Taken away right there by Alexander. Good hassle play by Alexander. Turnover Garaway, number 21. Now Rollins with the basketball. She drives into the paint. It's taken away there by Garaway. Kennedy Yoder. Kennedy Yoder keeps the ball, drives all the way to the basket. Shot up and missed. Rebound pulled down by Sprang for West Holmes. She's up ahead to Fair. Lead pass off the glass. Rebound no good. Tipped out of bounds. And that'll go over to Garaway, give them the team rebound. Sprang trying to buy them easy buckets here, just not dropping for her.
You know, that's one thing. If your shots aren't falling, your defense can always be constant. That's one thing you can rely on, is playing good defense the whole time.
Absolutely.
And that's what's getting West Holmes this lead.
And Don, West Holmes not been a great shooting team all year. They just get it done, but they're getting it done with defense.
Yes.
And so Garaway now the other direction. Fry with the basketball, shot beyond the arc right side, and no good. Tipped out, hit around, pulled down by Katrina Rollins the other way for the Knights. So Rollins going to keep it coast to coast, right hand off the glass, rolls it in. Good take there by Rollins. So Katrina Rollins now getting into the scoring column for the Knights. So Garaway the other way. Fry with the basketball. She'll drive baseline, and she's going to get fouled hard there. Looks like they're going to get Melanie Fair on that call.
And no freebies today.
No freebies. And before Fair got her, I think maybe they're going to say Katie Sprang. Indeed, they give that foul to Sprang. So that's going to be 3 on Sprang, and that'll spin Brooklyn Fry to the line for 2. For all your holiday baking and grocery needs, along with gift baskets, cheese trays, and more, stop into Rody's IGA Marketplace throughout the holiday season. So Fry getting that free throw attempt. And that'll get 4 more sets of fresh legs into the game for the Knights. Just keeps on bringing the pressure, Dom.
Yes, it does.
Fry with another free throw attempt. That one up on the way and got that one. And so with that, we'll have a timeout call on the floor, and we'll take a timeout. 5 minutes remaining here, fourth quarter. West Holmes with a 26-14 lead. We'll be right back after this.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
And they've got West Holmes with 5 team fouls here, so Garaway needs to attack the basket, try to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, to get that free throw line with time stop.
Absolutely. And West Holmes bringing the court ball up against Garaway's full court pressure, and big collision there at half court. So we'll get a foul called there on Fry, and that's going to be Fry's 4th team foul for Garaway. They can't afford to lose her.
No, they cannot.
So it'll be West Holmes basketball now, and Patterson with the ball, bringing it up against Riley Putt for Garaway. She'll hand off up to Ella McMillan up top, now over to Roar right side. She'll dribble over to Patterson, left side with the ball beyond the arc to Sprang. Sprang now low post to Halverson on the left block, back up top to Roar. Roar back over to Sprang, left side beyond the arc, dribble drive to the foul line. Kicks it back out to Roar. Roar's three-pointer on the way, got it. There's Roar, the timely three-pointer for the Knights, 29-14 Knights. Lizzie Mullet now with the ball. She'll get that up to Metzger, now back to Mullet as they break this Knight press pretty easily. Riley Putt with the ball right side, guarded by Roar. Pass down the quarter to Fry, back up to Putt. Putt dribble guys against the paint, over to cutting Metzger. And her layup no good. Rebound pulled down by McMillan for the Knights. She'll go quickly the other way. Pass over to Patterson. The layup and in. Nice run out there by the Knights in transition. 31-14. Bucket by Patterson. So now Putt comes up against Knight pressure. Guarded there by Sprang. Sprang good pressure on the ball. Putt looking for somewhere to go. Gets it over to Fry now against Halverson. And turnover there going the other way. Here comes Roar. Nobody in front of her. Easy layup on the right side, left and in. And West Holmes pulls out to their biggest lead at 33-14. And the wheel's starting to fall off for Garaway now as Fry just stepped on the inbound line.
Yeah, I really think fatigue is starting to play a factor in this.
Yeah, down when when you run 4 and 5 fresh legs at you the whole game, that's going to happen. Sprang's drive on the baseline. No good. Fought for a rebound, pulled down by Roar for the Knights, so she'll throw it back up to Halverson, over to Patterson. She'll drive to the foul line, kick it out to McMillan. Now over to Sprang, right side up beyond the arc, shot up, no good. And they're going to get a foul called there on Mia Halverson. So we'll give team rebound to Garaway on that. Team foul number 6 on the night, so one more, and Garaway will be in the 1-and-1. So Putt back the other direction now for Garaway, guarded by Roar. Putt now gets the ball off to Kennedy Yoder. And Yoder turns it over on the double dribble, driving the basket. And turnover number 24 for Garaway.
Yeah, it's just relentless pressure, nonstop, full court.
Yeah, and it does pay dividends now. You know, as West Holmes has just kept chipping away at this and chip away, and you look up and they've got a 19-point lead.
Yeah, with fresh legs.
With fresh legs, amen. So with that, now West Holmes with the basketball. Coming back the other way is Kenzie Patterson. She'll be picked up by Riley Putt across half court. Now over to Katrina Rollins. She'll hand off to Melanie Fair. Fair drive to the foul line, kick back out to Roar right side. Roar bounce pass to a cutting Patterson. Nice play. and she's going to get fouled. That's called on Riley Putt, and Patterson driving to the bucket. Call that on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds Knights.
Great read by Kinsey Patterson. Was overplayed and took that back door. Knights bounce pass by Hannah Rohr.
Passing lane was there. So inbounding the ball for the Knights is Patterson, looking to get it in. Now she'll go over to Melanie Fair, right side. Ball knocked loose, recovered by Fair. Back up top to Rollins. Rollins over to Patterson, beyond the arc, looking to get it into Halverson, and dribbled it off her foot. Turnover, Knights, number 15. Have you heard yet? The Beach Club Tanning Salon has added a new location in Millersburg to go along with their Berlin shop. Open every day except Sunday at both locations at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin. Now Garaway with the basketball, under 3 to play, and this is Lizzie Mullet bringing it up court. Picked up there by Kinsey Patterson for the Knights. Now over to Chloe Hirschberger. Hirschberger back out to Mullet. Mullet over to Putt, left side, off her foot. It's going to go into the backcourt, and that'll be a turnover on Garaway. Get 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 in trade assistance on 2020 Fusion, Escape, Edge, and Explorers, along with employee pricing on select vehicles during the year-end sales event at Village Motors and VillageMotorsIncorporated.com. Hannah Rohr now with the basketball, throws right side over to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson dribbling into the foul line, into the paint, kicks it back out to Rohr, left side beyond the arc. Rohr back up top to Rollins, over right side to Fair. Fair hands off to Kinsey Patterson, now dribbles baseline. Pass nowhere to go off the backboard, and turnover West Holmes. Comes back the other way. Lizzie Mullet with the rebound. Chloe Hirschberger now, three-pointer up on the way. That's short, nothing but air. Rebound pulled down by Megan Schwartz. Her shot up attempt no good. Rebound to Melanie Fair for the Knights. She's quickly the other way. Left-hand layup up and in by Melanie Fair for the Knights. The Lady Knights taking control here, up 21 points with 1:40 remaining. So Garaway with the basketball is Megan Schwartz. She's guarded there by Fair. And now over to Liz Mullet. Picked up by Patterson. Mullet's going to drive to the foul line, kick it over to Hirschberger. Hirschberger drive to the paint, to the right hand, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Halverson of the Knights. And they've got a foul coming here on number 34 for Garaway, which is Michaela Sitzlar.
Yeah, you can just look down at the Garaway players and hands on their hips.
Hands on hips, tugging on shorts. That's a telltale sign.
It is. And I tell you what, I mean, West Holmes has a tendency to make you do that.
They do indeed.
You know, I'm full court with somebody on you the whole time. I mean, that's wears and tears at you.
Absolutely it does. And that's going to get some even fresher legs into the game for the Knights, as some JV players are going to get some action here, of which I do not have numbers for, so I'll apologize for the lack of names. TMK Farm Services. Stop in and see TMK Farm Service for all your animal and pet needs, with locations in Berlin, Sugar Creek, Holmesville, and New Bedford. And Fair with the basketball now. She tried to get that into Halverson, and that was knocked away by Michaela Setzer, but they're going to get her on a foul. So team foul number 6, and her 5th, Don.
Yeah, she got number 32, Allie McMillan, in there. I see that number 40, Zaylee Schultz, and number 30, Keegan Uhl.
Thank you, Don. It's always good to have another set of eyes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those young ladies getting some action here, which just is another thing that builds your program. When you can get your young players experience, it pays dividends.
Yeah, there's nothing better than experience.
Absolutely. So West Holmes up 21 points, 1 minute 11 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory-certified technicians and carries a full line of parts and service kits for all your Generac needs. Call today at 330-279-4522. West Holmes with the ball now. Up top, now kicked over to the right elbow. And as West Holmes going to just try to run out the clock here. No need of points. I just want to take some time. So Halverson will pass it back up top. Shot on the way from three-point line. No good. A rebound pulled down by Garaway. And that was Jordan Farron. Ball taken away there by the Knights. Turnover. Garaway left-hand layup up and in.
Allie McMillan.
That was, there you go. So McMillan gets her name in the scorebook for the Knights. And we've got a foul coming here on number 32 for the Knights. And who is that, Don?
That's Allie McMillan.
Allie McMillan.
Yes.
So that's going to send Garaway to the free throw line now as the Knights on their 17th foul. Garaway will shoot the rest of the way out. Amaya Proper now shooting 2 free throws, or 1-1 for Garaway. Made the first one, she'll get her second one. So Proper gets into the scoring column here for Garaway. 37-15 Knights, 33 seconds to go. Her second free throw attempt up on the way, so give Proper 2. And back the other way comes the Knights. And this is McMillan with the basketball. 26 seconds remaining here. Knights looking just to run clock out and wrap us up and go to 6-0 on the year. As you said earlier, Don, on a Saturday afternoon, if there's no Ohio State Buckeye game, there's no better place to be than the dungeon watching basketball.
Exactly.
Well, West Holmes looking to make this elementary here as they're just looking to run the clock out. And they couldn't get that done without turning it over one more time. So that'll give them 17 turnovers on the afternoon.
Yeah, Zaylee Schultz had a wide open 15-footer, but I think she wanted a 10-footer.
She did. And was willing to walk to get there. So with that, the clock's going to run out, and that will wrap things up from the dungeon here today, with West Holmes taking a 37-16 victory from Garaway. So we'll take a timeout, take care of some advertising. We'll be right back to wrap this up after this.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
You've heard interest rates are low, but what does that mean? This is Jeanette Troyer with CSB, and this means it's a great time to buy or build a home, make home improvements, or refinance your mortgage. Refinancing with a lower interest rate could shave years off your loan or even lower your monthly mortgage payment. You can also use this opportunity to complete the home improvement projects you have been dreaming about. Call or text your local expert at 800-654-9015 to learn how you could take advantage of low interest rates. The Commercial and Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Live the life you want at Danbury Senior Living. Danbury is delighted to introduce you and your family to some of the finest senior living. We offer amenities that today's seniors expect for comfort, support, and security. Let us be your home for the next chapter in your life or your loved ones in our spacious 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. Located on Portage Road in Worcester, stop in for a tour today. Meet our staff and residents and find out why they love calling Danbury of Worcester home.
Even though COVID-19 is still a threat, your cooperative is as committed as ever to keeping the power on, so you can do your job by staying home and staying safe. Disinfect high-touch surfaces frequently, and check in on your neighbors and loved ones often. You've got the power to make a difference, and you can count on us to be here for you every day.
Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, celebrating 85 years of service to this great community.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for Holmes and surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Humble Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at humblegrp.com.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
And back here at the dungeon at West Holmes High School, we saw West Holmes take a 37-16 victory here from Garaway tonight to run their record to 6-0 on the year. Garaway will fall to 1-2 on the year. Leading the day for the Lady Knights scoring-wise was Hannah Rohr with 11 points. She was followed by Katie Springs, 5. Kinsey Patterson contributed 2. Rollins with 2. Reynolds with 2. Alexander with 2. Ella McMillan with 5. Melanie Fair had 7. And Allie McMillan got herself in the scoring category for the Knights today with 2 points. Garaway scoring just 16 points on the day here in a low-scoring affair. It was Riley Puck contributing 2 points. Lizzie Mullett with 2. Fry had 4. Metzger had 2. Hirschberger had 4. And Amaya Proper had 2 points for Garaway this afternoon to round out the scoring for both teams. So with your game time stats here is Don Hall.
Thank you, Troy. Final score, West Holmes 37, Garaway 16. 3-point field goals, Garaway 0 of 12. West Holmes 3 of 15 for 20%. Field goal shooting, 2 points. Garaway 4 of 15 for 27%. West Holmes 10 of 21 for 48%. From the free throw line, Garaway 8 of 8, 100%. West Holmes 8 of 15 for 53%. Total rebounds, Garaway 28, West Holmes 24. Turnovers, Garaway with 26, West Holmes with 17.
Yeah, and listening to those stats, Don, just working backwards, the first one, it's the turnovers. And you think about what the Knights defense did to cause those turnovers a day.
And that's, we talked about this earlier, that, sometimes your shots don't all fall. They're not going, but one thing that you can hang your hat on is trying to get some points off of for some turnovers, and that's via the press. And if you can get those turnovers to happen in the back court and get a few easy layups on that, it tends to snowball.
Absolutely. And West Holmes, again, not having a strong day offensively with, a big score, but it was everybody contributing and everybody doing a little bit. Next thing you know, you look up and you've got a 21-point victory at hand.
Yeah, it's sort of a quiet 21-point victory. But I'll tell you what, they make you play. West Holmes makes you play the full court. And you've got somebody on you by the time that ball comes in under the basket till the time you take it down to the other side of the court. And it's just nothing but pressure. And you better have a couple good guards. I did like the putt girl today, but she just couldn't, truly do it on her own.
Absolutely.
And I didn't think she tried to do it on her own, but she just couldn't play the whole game because, you do tend to get a little bit tired out there when you only play 6 or 7 girls as opposed to West Holmes playing the 9 girls.
Yeah, and, just to that point, Don, what we saw today was West Holmes placed forced Garaway to play, 30 feet from the bucket most of the day, and they just didn't have good shot opportunities.
Right, and when they did have the shots, they basically had a hand in their face. So this is good fundamental basketball by West Holmes, especially from the defensive standpoint of things. And one thing that I wrote down on my little cheat sheets, my stat sheets, was control the tempo, and I think finally West Holmes controlled that tempo, especially at the end of third quarter and the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was kind of a forced tempo with defense, but that they did indeed do, Don. So that's going to wrap things up here from the dungeon. Again, West Holmes getting out of here with a 37-16 lead. Special thanks to Eric Marmot back at the station for getting us on the air, Don Hall for joining us today, and the fine friends here at Claxon Communication for bringing you this game on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, as well as WKLM-FM.com. So once again, West Holmes getting out here with a 37-16 lead victory over Garaway to run their record to 6-0 on the year. West Holmes will be back in action. They'll be back in action on, let's see, it looks like here December 19th against Orville. Garaway will be back in action Monday against Tusky Valley. So one more time from the dungeon. It was West Holmes 37, Garaway 16. This is Troy Fritz for Don Hall. So long, everybody.
High School Basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.